Hey everybody, want to Wisdom here. Monday, February 16, 2015. We've taken a look at 3 traps. I've kind of updated you on the last week, 2 weeks or so of my Skylander / Amiibo exploration work. And what I'm going to do now is not unbox Shiek. I'm telling you about him just for the simple fact that you watch his video. If you have issues with scalpers in your area, you're going to love the story behind this guy. That said, he is coming right after this one. And this one is, of course, Shiek. Now, the interesting thing on Shiek, I pre-ordered her. I remember way back, this was like probably before I was even on YouTube doing anything. Way I kind of got into her, outside of Brawl, of course, was basically coming in and watching Ocarina of Time playthroughs. And it's just some really cool stuff you see in there. And then, of course, I always had good luck with her in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. So, that said, I thought she just looked cool. I could see them I figured Zelda would have some incarnation that would like last a long time, and my logic is it would be like the princessy version as opposed to Shiek. So the way they've done the Amiibo, I figured I should pre-order. So pre-order I did. I went through GameStop. I know there's sales and stuff at Toys R Us and whatnot, but honestly, I just like the staff better at GameStop, so I try to give them the business. They take good care of me too. They kind of support the regulars that kind of come in often. So the sad thing is, and this happens every time I pre-order stuff, it just whatever I do backfires, because I'm sitting there, I paid full amount, for the whole wave 3 of the Amiibos that I wanted and everything. And then 10 days, 14 days prior, Shiek shows up at Toys R Us with Toon Link. Go figure. I even walked in, I saw she had like 6 of them or so on 2 pegs. I was like, man, you gotta be kidding me. So, like I said, my main thing, I knew I'd get her eventually. So, plus GameStop hasn't been canceling pre-orders on the Amiibo. That was one of the things that weighed into my decision there. But $12.99 is the price I paid. If you're a collector, I know on the Eons Elite I can get these off pretty easy. Same thing here. It works better if you've got like fingernails. But if you just take your time, you can kind of get this up. It doesn't really leave any residue. It's almost like the UPS labels. So that said, the way they do the Amiibo, unlike Skylanders, we can just grab Love Potion and basically play with them from the packaging. What Nintendo did, there's a foil strip about right here near the NFC pad. So you essentially have to open this to pull that foil out to keep her sealed, or you have to just keep her sealed and not have any functionality, or you just open her up and have her on display loose. That's what I'm going to do. I think she's going to look pretty cool. But again, here's one final look at the packaging. I believe that is the best color of blue that I've seen on an Amiibo pack, so that's pretty cool. Over here, that is the area on your Wii U gamepad, your NFC pad, that you can actually get the Amiibos to scan in. The new 3DS, which came out this weekend, you can basically, I guess, just use them directly on the screen. My 3DS, I have not bought a new one yet. I've kind of been burned with all my console, launch day purchases. So I'm kind of holding out. Plus, I want a better color. I don't want like black or red. And these special editions, I don't know. They weren't really my thing. Plus, they were extremely hard to come by. So that's another story. They're either going to do the peripheral or incorporate it through some software update. I don't know. But eventually, we'll be able to use the Amiibos with the old 3DS, I guess you should say. But the artwork here, you can see Shiek looks like she's battling Samus. You can level her up to 50. Obviously, she will work in Smash Brothers. I'm kind of losing my voice here. And then I believe in Hyrule Warriors, I don't exactly remember, I don't have that game, but I believe she would unlock something every day. I think a weapon. That said, moving forward in the next big Zelda installment, she may do something really cool, so we just don't know yet. But that's that. Sadly, I think this would have been an awesome Mario Kart costume. I don't know, I think a lot of people would have enjoyed that. It kind of makes sense with the Hyrule stuff they incorporated. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and open this so I can actually get a drink of water and shower while we start rendering some of these. That right there, what you're looking at, is that foil pad I spoke of, the evil thing that makes you tear the packaging open to use her. I understand why they did that, but it does suck for collectors on a budget. Maybe you really love the packaging, or at least on a couple of the Amiibos you'd like to keep them sealed, and you want the functionality. you're going to have to crack them open. There's ways you can do it, and I mean reseal it and make it look factory fresh, but it's kind of a pain to have to go through. That said, the way I open these, you can see the 45-degree crease. Instead of just coming in here and grabbing her by the ponytail or the hand and making her angry, we're going to come in here, snap these two pegs loose. There's one on each side. And then again, the cool thing about the Amiibo, they all have the exact same round base, and they just slide out like so. So we'll chuck that over there. We don't need it. And here's our first detailed look at the Shiek Amiibo. We'll kind of let it come into focus, if it will, a little bit better. Obviously, it's traditional Shiek, kind of mysterious, captivating, alluring, all sorts of adjectives you can use to describe her. She's got the sheath back here. She's got kind of the armored pads. She's kind of got her gear on. It's a really well done Amiibo, I have to say. So, interestingly enough, I don't have the Zelda Amiibo. I've been meaning to pick that up. I'm kind of waiting on a sale again, because my thoughts are that's going to be one that they kind of keep around, is my logic on it. I don't consider it to be like a Shulk or a Captain Falcon or a Little Mac or a Wii Fit Trainer. I think she's going to be one that you can probably find almost anytime you're looking. So that's my logic there. Shiek, she looks way cooler, in my opinion, than that version of Princess Zelda. So it kind of covers me either way. I've got the one of the two that I would prefer. Great detail here. I don't know what it is. I'm just not getting the camera to focus very well on it. Maybe if we come up close. I don't know. I guess she's like washing out with a pool table felt or something. Take my word for it, it is very impressive. You can kind of see the design on the back, maybe. Hopefully you can. She's kind of got the aggressive stealth pose going on. I'm a big fan of that. Again, Zelda's kind of in like the full-on princess garb, like this version of Peach, and so this just appealed to me more. And I do plan to pick up the Zelda one. It's just a matter of when. And then, of course, since I don't have the other Princess Zelda to show you, I just grabbed Link out of my Amiibo storage case, and I figured I'd put these two side by side. Look very, very nice. Tim's probably got both of these to level 50. To battle against us in Brawl, but you get the idea. That's about that. That's about all I can tell you. Again, my apologies on not remembering the exact Hyrule Warriors situation, but I want to say, I believe she might do something slightly special one time and then do the weapons. I've got it all. I'll put a link up. I've got basically everything I knew at the time, but she looks awesome. That's the main thing. I did pre-order her. Outside of that first time I saw her at Toys R Us, I've only been in there twice. The second time, they didn't have her. They didn't have, their Toon Link was gone last week and this past week when I went in. This past week, though, when I went in, they did have a few Shiek sitting on the pegs. So, not quite sure what stock's going to be like. I've never seen her at Target. I do know they've had some of their Wave 3s go through. Pretty much everything at GameStop was pre-orders. So they have not had any stock on Shiek that I have seen. So that's it. If you prefer GameStop, always ask, particularly now because people that just put down a deposit or something, they've lost their window. So theoretically, those are fair game for everybody. And then on the flip side, sometimes with the new Amiibos, what GameStop does is they keep them in the back and you have to actually request them. They don't bother to tell you that, but I've found that's what they do. That said, she looks awesome. I'm super excited to have her in the collection. That's about all I can tell you. If you got questions, I don't know what they would be that I haven't covered, but I'll try to help you if I can. Make sure you're subscribed here on YouTube. Obviously, the next unboxing is going to be Shulk. Great story on that. I think you will enjoy it, particularly if you're a fan of my channel. That's all I'll say for now. But, again, make sure you're subscribed. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Personal site, oneofwisdom.com. You can also check out the Skylander Club forum, skylanderclub.com. If you scroll down a little bit, you will actually see that we have a Nintendo section. In that Nintendo section, you can find quite a bit of information and discussion on the Amiibo figures. So be sure to check that out. But for myself and Shiek, we will catch you back here next time. And this is the part of the video where if I had a smoke bomb, I would actually throw it down on the pool table and have like this really awesome exit, and then I'd probably have smoke detectors going off in the background, and it would be hilarious. But alas, I am without smoke bombs here in the month of February. So maybe if she came out in the summer, I could have hooked everyone up. But that said, she is available. Hopefully you pre-ordered her. I think she looks great. Best place I can tell you to look right now is Toys R Us, so keep that in mind. But once again, thanks for watching, and we will catch you back here next time.